A very, very good evening, everybody. Hope everyone's well. I'm normally commentating when I do streams, but something a little bit different tonight. I thought I'd stream my race. This is Common Racing League Season 6. We are here for round number 7, I believe, here in the Algarve for the Portuguese Grand Prix. Of course, it's a race I've got fond memories of. I got a podium here last year in my title-winning season in Tier 4. It's not quite been as exciting this season, shall we say. I'm sat currently second bottom in the championship with, I believe, only 21 points all season. Now, I have missed one race. I missed one Grand Prix a couple of weeks ago. But other than that, it's been a really disappointing season for me. I don't really expect to challenge at the top. Some very quick boys in this tier. But, the performances for myself have really deteriorated. And it's certainly not been a season to remember. There's a couple of factors because of that. I've not put as much effort into the practice before the race, probably because I knew I wasn't going to be a title contender, so partly my fault, but at the same time, quite a bit of bad luck in the races, a couple of incidents that have involved myself that I've been caught up in. The weather's not helped in certain situations as well, but hopefully tonight, we've got a podium here last year. There's still some very exciting tracks to come throughout the range of the season, some big tracks. Belgium was my championship pick that is still to come. Austria as well is another big track that's going to come later on down the line. I am quite fond of Portugal. And it's nice to see that throughout Q1 to the race tonight, we expected to have clear skies, lovely weather here in the Algarve for this Grand Prix of the Algarve International Circuit, round 7 of Season 6. I'm currently sat second bottom, so I'm a bit like Norwich. I've gone from winning the title in the Championship, going up to the Premier League and being in a relegation battle. But like I said, 21 points to my standards after not including the race that I missed. 5 races is not acceptable at all for my standards, and I'm really disappointed with my start. I said, down to myself for not putting the practice in, but also I'd say a lot of bad luck. People who have watched the races, and I'm not one to sort of blame other drivers. I've been involved in a fair share of incidents as well, but I've had some really horrible luck. So hopefully tonight can be the night where we kick off the season. Good evening to Chris Panda. Good evening to Hobbsy. Good evening to Franco as well. Thank you to the boys that are tuning in. Appreciate the love and support. We've got a set up on. Let's try and get out on track now. I'm not one. Everyone who does know me, even when I won the championship last year in T4, knows I'm not one for qualifying pace. I've just not got pace over one lap at all. I very rarely make it into Q3. I made it into Q3 on the opening night in Australia, and since I've not made it into Q3, so it's not necessarily something that I aim for. But we're going to try tonight and at least get into Q2. There's 19 drivers tonight, so not the full 20, but not far off. So the plan, hopefully. I feel like I deserve a decent result tonight. I know that doesn't always work like that, but I genuinely really do believe that a decent result is round the corner. I feel like I deserve a decent result. Bit of luck, will that happen? Who knows? But we can hope, can't we? I've had some torrid luck this season so far in comparison to last season, where it's been awful. So fingers crossed. We got a podium here last year. It sort of kicked off my title run last year in Portugal. So hopefully I can get our head down tonight, focus, and try and get some points on the board, and just try and end the season with as many points as possible. I'm in the Mercedes this year. It'd be nice to contribute to the team. We're currently sat bottom in the Constructors' Championship. I feel like I've not really contributed at all this season. Not done my part, so hopefully I can get some points tonight, and so can Christoph in even Mercedes, and see what we can do. Now, I have got a wheel recently, a G29 mod, so I've been doing a lot of practice on the wheel, so it's kind of weird going back on the controller, and I've been doing a lot of practice on the wheel, so that's another factor that's not helping me out too much. But my positive thinking for tonight is that this is a track where I know people pick up penalties. It's a very easy track because the track limits to pick up penalties. If I can avoid penalties, which I'm normally touchwood quite good at, it helped me a lot last season. Hopefully avoiding penalties will help me out tonight. I can jump 1 or 2. This isn't the camera set I give you. I know, Nathan, that's for the wheel, mate. I'm not on the wheel just yet, but I'm using that for the wheel, mate. Don't you worry. Let's try and get a lap in then. Silverstone was last week. I did a really good job in Silverstone. It was a full wet race last week, and I was in 7th with 1 lap to go throughout the whole race. Ended up crashing on the last lap and coming 11th. So, there you go. More bad luck. Oh, what is happening at the moment? I can't put a lap together. I don't know what's going on this season. Thank you, Nathan. Like I said, I'm not to say free, not expecting to compete by any means whatsoever. Be careful if you add in 1.5 more, and there was no safety car, just about made it. Okay. Yeah, I'm not one that I didn't expect to win Tier 4 and come up to Tier 3 and challenge at the top. However, I've seen people like Riordan, Wild Dog, Mark Wilson get on the podium this season, and they're all people that I was competing with last season and beating last season. So I know that I've got the potential to get on the podium, but it's such a tough tier. It's a big jump from the Tier 4 of last season. So the aim is to, it's still a long way to go this season. It's about 8 or 9 races. It's been a horrible start, but it's not about how you start, it's how you finish. And hopefully, like you say, this can be the night tonight where we start to pick up some points. The best result this season's 8th, I believe, in Australia, I think, or France, one of the two. But I've not had higher than 8th all season in a race. I know that I'm more than capable of doing that. So let's try and get a lap this time and not invalidate after turn 1. Thank you to the people in the street. Oh my god, it's not happening again. What is going on?
There's only one lap of
Yeah, don't join the stream and expect good racing, by the way. I'm awful at the moment on this game. I don't know what's going on. Again, whether it's because, I don't know, I think there's a few different factors really. Practicing on the wheel and going back to the controller, I think not hammering the time trials like I was doing last season, but I think also the confidence has gone. There was a lot of confidence with me last season, knowing that I was favourite for the title and I was competing for the title, whereas this year I think that confidence has really took a knock. I had a really tough start to the season, missed a race, which I don't like doing, never missed a race in Cone before up until this season. So it's been tough, but long way to go this season yet, and hopefully my aim was triple digits in points. If I can get 100 points this season, I'll be over the moon with that. I'm only on 21, I believe, at the moment, so I've got a long way to go. But, let's see. But yeah, not the greatest start. There's a genuine chance I might even get a Q1 here because I'm very sluggish in quality. If someone who's in the stream can let me know the stream's at least okay. I know that I can't even speak. I've had issues with my stream previously. Someone can let me know. That'd be great. On the plus side, at least it's dry tonight. For a change, I only get wet weather in Tier 3, so looks good. Thank you, Hobbsy. Thank you very much. Yeah, so Silverstone was a bit of a disappointment. Like I said, I was in 7th in the full. Obviously, we didn't pick because it was wet race, and I did the full race on the intermediates. I was in 7th with 1 lap to go. Defended for my life throughout that race, and then I had a bit of an incident with Mazzles. It was nobody's fault, just a bit of bad luck really, and unfortunately I spun and came 12th, 11th or 12th in the end, so really struggling for points this season. Again, multiple factors, confidence is a big one, but I partly blame myself, to be fair, not done the practice as much. So yeah, I thought I'd just stream for a change, I used to enjoy streaming last season when I was competing for wins. It's been a little bit different since then, but I have got a 1 race, 1 podium record at Portugal, so you never know. We can hope, can't we? Good evening, Scott, mate. Good luck in your race later on. You're doing a bit of a better job than I am, and so was that man in front of me there, Riordan. He's having an unreal. The jump he's made, Riordan's a joke, by the way. I don't know why he's found this page. He's a race winner this season, of course, in Monza. I think I'm commentating as I'm racing here. This is really weird. Yeah, Riordan's a joke. So quick. I've got 6 minutes to try and get a lap together. We're currently starting dead last. Now, I did start dead last a couple of weeks ago in USA, and by turn 1 I was 4th. Overtake of the season, in my opinion. Was it 14 overtakes, 15 overtakes in not even a turn? I think a lot of people have seen it. So maybe, maybe starting 19th is not the worst thing, but I don't want to be starting 19th. I want to be in Q2. I feel like I'm more than capable of putting the car into Q2, that's for sure. Again, Q3 is a bit of a push for myself. I think there's a lot quicker drivers than me over the 1 lap pace. Again, that was the same last year. I think consistency on 1 lap pace for me let me down. Never ever had a pole position in Cone Racing League in 3 seasons. So for me, it's normally in the race, avoid penalties, keep the car on the track. That's my aim tonight, avoid penalties and just try and stay in the race and maybe jump a couple at the end with penalties. That's the aim, but we'll see how that goes. And hopefully not get took out, that'd be nice. Bit of luck for a change, so let's try and get a lap for once. 3rd time lucky.
We've only got laps of fuel left.
Pretty sluggish lap, but at least we've got a lap together. Is it going to get me into the top 15? It is going to put me 12th. Again, whether that'll be enough remains to be seen. I'm on the cusp, aren't I, really, there. Whether that'll be enough, again, I'm not too sure if that'll be enough or not, but we can hope, can't we? We can hope. Pull over and let Oconee go through.
We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
If you are on the stream, as always, thank you for joining me. Will it be enough to get us into Q2? That is the big question. My teammate not too far ahead of me either, so both of us on the cusp of elimination. There's still a long way to go in this session, over 3 minutes, so plenty of time for the lads to get some laps in, and there's a genuine chance that I could potentially, and most probably, end up dropping out. Of course, it would be great to get into Q2, you know, that's probably the aim for me in most races. I feel like I've got more than enough pace to get into the second qualifying session. The Q3 again is maybe a bit of luck, and 9 times out of 10 I'm not going to do it. But Q2, I aim for Q2. I think I'm more than capable of being in Q2 for most races. So again, we can hope. Again, at the moment I'm there, but there's still 2.5 minutes to go, and a good chance that what I don't need, I need 4 of them drivers to not. Sorry, 4 of them need to beat me, don't they, to go ahead of me. So we can hope. Need to get our title winning form back. I know that I've jumped up. Quality levels have increased. The opposition have increased in terms of level. But I know if I can get my head back in the game, you know, do what I did last season, keep it clean, avoid penalties, not necessarily be the quickest on track, but just keep the car clean, and just do what I did last year, consistency, bring on points, I can get some of that form back. I feel like I just need one good race, you know, a top 5, top 6 finish, I'd take that, just to, you know, get some points on the board and just give me that confidence to go into the next race, like I did last year. I went on a good run last year in Tier 4, and it helped me get that confidence levels up. So that's the aim, one good race tonight. I mean a top 5 tonight would be ideal, it'd be amazing, but look at some of the level of drivers in this tier, and it's easy said than done. We are still, for now, into Q2, but, you know, we've got a few... we've got quite a few that could still beat us, and some very quick drivers there, like the Dragon, AFL, Mark Wilson, Wild Dog. Let's look at some of them that are out on a lap. We got what's our best lap? Our best lap is currently a 1:18.147. As Jack was off the track, it's not a bad thing. So Dragon on Speed is one of the cars that can potentially jump us. I got a 1:18.147, so I need to hope that Dragon on Speed doesn't, but as everyone knows, when this guy gets going, he's very, very hard to beat. He's ridiculously quick, and I think this lap's going to easily beat my 1:18.147 by quite a bit. Yeah. I said by quite a bit. He's literally, I'm down to 14th now all of a sudden, and then Dragon on Speed's literally just beat me. So I'm getting ever closer to the drop. With the good thing is there's only 30 seconds to go. I need 2 of these 5. Sorry. Knowing my luck, I'll probably be out here. Hardog's another one that can potentially knock me out. Hopefully he doesn't. He needs to try and improve my 1:18.147. If he doesn't improve on it, I've got a good chance of going through. But again, we're now quick. He's 5-time race winner last year in Tier 4. Does he knock me close to the drop zone? Look, he's gonna. Yeah, he's gonna, isn't he? He is. And I'm down to fit on it. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go. Marks at the track. AFL is on a lap. No. Am I through? Am I through? I think I might have actually done it, boys. Oh no, it's Jacko. I'm Mark. No, Mark's invalidated, so it's literally just Jacko. Jacko had a lot of years. Oh, I'm gonna end up going out here. You know, it's gonna happen again to me, isn't it? Oh. More bad luck. I'm gonna end up dropping 16th here. I can see it now. AFL can't improve. Neither can Mark. It's literally down to Jacko. If Jacko gets better than 118.147, it's literally down to his lap here. We need him to screw up. Well, knowing my luck, he'll improve his lap time and knock me out. I'm not feeling confident at all here. We need he's already 2 temps up, so at the moment, unless he messes up in sector 3, he's going to quite comfortably jump me here, which shatters my dreams of a Q2 place and gives me more bad luck. We can hope, can't we? But looking at it here, I think he's looking this time. He's going to quite comfortably beat my time, and I think I'm going to be out in Q1. Yeah, easily out. Yeah, I'm out. Oh, look at Dragon's time as well. Marginal. So P16 it is with Mark, Tomo and AFL behind me. Oh, any suggestions for anybody? Do I start on the mediums now? With me being in 16th, you know what do we suggest? Do we go on the softs and try and get into the race, or do I go for the longest stint on the mediums? If anyone can give me any sort of advice, tips, something that may help me out, I'd be very grateful. I know it is a soft medium here in Portugal. But do I start on the mediums there now with me starting down at the back? Or marginal, isn't it? As well, I mean, look at that. Oh man. What is happening to me this season? Shock, quick killers at the top. He's 3 temps quicker, man. Jesus. So we are out in Q1, and the disappointment of season 6 continues for myself. So I'm being such a high to being such a low from last season. But you know, like I said, you don't win a race in quali, so the aim is to, you know, keep the car on the track, avoid penalties here on a track that we can quite easily pick penalties up. And yeah, try and get a result. If the top 15 in Cone do get points, it makes it a little bit easy to try and get a couple of points tonight. But there's some very quick drivers behind me as well that will want to try and get past me, so it's going to be tough. I'm under no illusion to how tough it will be once again. And unfortunately, we do miss out on Q2 by the skin of our teeth. We start 16th out of 19th. I'm quite good at race starts now, and we do get away quite well. Like I said, I made up 14 positions last time out 2 weeks ago in USA. But I'm second bottom in the championship for a reason, so it's not quite going to plan this season. I'm going to get a quick drink and have a bit of a break, I think. There's no point in me sitting here for the next 25, half an hour. You've got 15 minutes of Q2, then 12 minutes of Q2. Yeah, you're looking at about half an hour now until the race, which is a bit frustrating, having to sit here and wait. But, you know, that's down to myself for not being quick enough. No one else's fault. I'm going to get a quick drink. I'll be back very soon. Well, quality's over for myself, but I'm being mithered by the tier 4 boys to commentate their race. I might as well do a bit of commentary, haven't I? Why not? Not that anyone's watching, but keep me going and hopefully pass a bit of time. So 12.5 minutes to go here in this Q2 session for round number 7 of this season 6 race in Tier 3. It is the Algarve International Circuit in Portimao, Portugal. A track that was introduced on the game this year for the first time. Brand new to F1 2021. A very difficult track, very technical circuit, but one that's enjoyed by many. Personally, a big fan of it myself. And my record at this circuit reads as 1 race, 1 podium, a P3 here last year in the Tier 4 race on the way to becoming champion. Again, not quite worked out as I'd hoped this season. I'm making my jump to Tier 3, but there's still plenty of time to go and plenty of points to be picked up on board with my teammate, the Mercedes of Christoph, the only Mercedes left in qualifying, unfortunately, as he comes around the final corner, looks to try and get ahead of the very quick little one. Where will the Mercedes go? Christoph puts a first lap time in of a 17.805, just a bit slower than the likes of little one and Mazzles, but it's just quicker than KXI and the other Haas of Marconi, who set a lap on the medium compound tyre. It'd be interesting to see here how many of these boys try and get into that top 10 on the medium tyre. Of course, whatever tyre you do set here, win the top 10, you'll start the race on. So, you know, it's always an interesting sort of topic of conversation as to whether any of these drivers will try and get through on the mediums and try and start the race on the medium tyre. I do believe it's a soft medium or vice versa, medium soft in Portugal. So again, you know, like a Marconi, like a Panda, you can see there's quite a lot of the boys on the medium compound tyre trying to get that car, trying to get the time, comfortably in the top 10 and start the race on the mediums and go for that longer stint. But it's difficult, not easy to get in the top 10 on the slower tyres, so it'll be interesting to see how this pans out throughout Q2. As Marconi pulls into the picture, you see he's already down to 6, so looking unlikely. He was outside a lap. Let's look on board then with Wildbug, who's invalidated, so we'll go to Riord, and he's also invalidated, and so's got the air, so 3 of the medium runners have currently invalidated. Let's have a look then at CRL_Fandang. Is he going again on the mediums, or are you going to do the 1 lap? Again, you probably wouldn't want to do more than 1 lap, would you? In case he does start on the medium tyres, he'll be burning them out and you know, using them quite a lot throughout qualifying, but he's down in 8, so again, looking unlikely that he will get through here on them tyres. Leon, though, looking a lot more likely on the Red Bull. Currently sat 4th, one of the championship title contenders, started the season in electric form, until the likes of Quick Killer and Little One hit their peak, and it's looking like a really interesting title battle between the likes of them lot, but Leon's certainly in the mix. At the moment, he's the quickest medium runner with a 1:17.832, which is pretty similar time to Christoph, who set that time on the soft, so Leon doing a very good job there, looking very, very quick here on the medium tyre. Riordan going to go again on the lap. Let's keep an eye on them with the Alfa Romeo for Riordan, the race winner in Monza this season, like myself. It's his debut in Tier 3 this season. He's having a lot better season than I've had, and has got some ridiculous raw pace when he gets going, Riordan. He's a very, very, very quick driver. When he gets going, like I say, he's a race winner this season, and someone that's getting quicker and quicker and quicker by the week in the Alfa Romeo this year. Not set a lap as of yet. He did invalidate his first medium lap, so he will be hoping to get a lap in this time around. He gets past the standstill Ferrari of Wild Dog, and let's see where Riordan can put himself on his first official time in the lovely looking Alfa Romeo. Can you add Chimp? Can I add you to Chimp's party for Tier 4 comms in case you crash out? Yeah, go for it. Why not? Why not? Honest with you, Nathan, the way it's going, mate, I'll probably be out on lap 1 with my luck. So yeah, go for it. I'll do a bit of Tier 4 comms if needed. I do enjoy it, of course. Did it once this season in Monza, really enjoyed it. It'll be my pleasure. Riordan then going to cross the line, a 17.2 to beat, but of course on the medium won't be as easy. And he sets a first time of a very, very good and very respectable 17.9 on the medium tyre. Only Leon set a quicker time on them yellow mediums than Riordan. So once again showing that he's not just got race pace, he's got very, very quick quali pace over 1 lap as well. So a very strong lap there on the mediums for the Irishman Riordan. Anyone else on the lap? Let's keep an eye on them with the 5-time race winner last season in Tier 4, Wild Dog, another driver that's got ridiculous pace when he gets going. It seems to one that seems to have a bit of bad luck sometimes, and he either wins a race or doesn't seem to score points. There's not really any in between for Wild Dog, but again, 5 wins last year in Tier 4, he's not to be laughed at. Again, another one that's going to try and get a time in on the mediums. He's 6 tenths up, which, to be fair, doesn't surprise you with that first lap time of a 1:57. That's certainly not going to get him through into Q3, is it? But we will keep an eye on Wild Dog, and we will see whereabouts he puts that Ferrari as we approach the last 7 minutes of this Q2 session. Again, I don't know if anyone's even watching this. There's a proper commentary going, a proper stream going for this race, so I don't know why people will be sat listening to me commentate when I'm already out. But, you know, it entertains myself, and it passes the time as I wait for the Grand Prix in this Season 6 race here in Cone Racing League, race number 7 in Tier 3. And we are on board with the Ferrari of Mr. FRL-Wild Dog, who's going to put his Ferrari car, hopefully for his sake, in the top 10 and go 7th fastest, but again, questionable as to whether that'll be enough on the medium compound tire. I would suggest not, and he may possibly need to come out and get a lip on the softs to try and ensure that he puts his car into Q3, but I think he ran out of fuel reorder, Wild Dog here. He has. It's going to take him a long old while to get onto the pits, so that could be damaging. Will he have enough time to get out on the softs? More than likely, but, you know, it will take him a long way to get to the pits. It's still 6 minutes to go, to be fair. It'll take him a couple of minutes to get round to the pits, so not ideal. Dragon on speed. He's next. The man who pipped me to this Q2 place, he's not set a lap on the mediums though, into the pits, so not the ideal start for that McLaren of Dragon on speed. Gautier, he's next, and he's currently not set a lap time in the Aston Martin, and he shoots up right into third. A great time there on the softs for another former Tier 4 driver. I remember being in a Haas with Murphy, now in the Aston Martin, doing a very good job in the Constructors' Championship battle. Aston Martin right at the top in the Constructors' Championship battle this year, and that's thanks to Gautier and Quick Killer, who racked up their fair share of points in contribution to the Aston Martin team. He currently goes into fourth. Oh, it was third, now down to fourth because KXI has shot up to second and set another really quick lap time there. KXI, who has made the transition over to the wheel this year. We all know the pace he's got on the controller, and you can see already now he's starting to find his feet on the wheel there, and with laps like that it will do him no problems whatsoever, and that is surely a lap that will put him comfortably into Q3. His teammate McConey on an outlap, another driver that has got ridiculous pace and can easily win races and championships on his days. He's got a lot of raw pace, and of course a well-known figure in this league in admin, the host of the lobbies when Murphy's not around, and again another driver that's been around for a long time, very experienced, got a lot of quality, and he'll be open. He can put the Haas into Q3 and join KXI and have a double Haas connection in Q3. He's currently 6 tenths up, so improved massively on that Q1 lap, that sector 1 should I say. His current lap so far is a 1:18 dead, so not going to be enough at the moment for McConey, but he'll be looking to improve here as we approach the last 4 minutes of this Q2 session here in the circuit Algarve, the Algarve International Circuit. 4 minutes to go in Q2, and McConey is hoping to join KXI, who's currently sat well up there in second. Little one at the moment, though, the man to beat. A little bit quick, the little one, isn't he? He joined the season, so he joined throughout after the season start, but then won back-to-back races in his first 2 races. Well in the title mix, which is scary, didn't he? He missed quite a few races. And once again tonight, 17-2, looking very quick for pole, my good friend Ethan. Here comes McConaughey. Can he get up there with KXI and make it a Haas double in Q3? Yes, he can. He goes quicker than his teammate. And out of the 3 drivers in the top 3, 2 of them are Haas. McConaughey second, KXI third. Haas looking very strong in the early stages tonight. With both of them already, I'd say, looking pretty comfortable for a Q3 place. Who's next to cross line? It is my good teammate, my friend, Mr. Christophe. The only Mercedes, unfortunately, left in Q2, looking to try and put us into Q3. Hopefully he does. Currently on the board at the moment in 7th. That was on the mediums, I believe. So he'll be looking to improve on the softs here and get himself closer and closer, but he's in the pits, so at the moment, with only 2.5 minutes to go, he's against the clock here, Chris. I thought he'd come back out. Jacko's retired. That looks like it's on track. It is on track. So we get on board with Leon. We're not able to see it. It looks like it's in the wall on the right hand side. It is in the wall, so Jacko's Q2 is over. He will definitely not be putting the Alpha Tauri into Q3. Let's keep on board then with one of the title favourites, man that's got ridiculous pace in the Red Bull, Mr. Leon 1_X. Looking to do what Max Verstappen did last year and bring the championship to Red Bull, as he currently sits 8th. We saw he had very good pace on the mediums before. Now on the softs, you can expect even quicker pace here as he flies past a couple of cars. There's an Alpine and a Williams that he goes past there, down the straight as he finishes sector 1. Into sector 2 he goes, currently sat 8th with a 17.8, but that was on medium tyres, so again, you expect him here to set a lot more quicker pace on the softer compound tyre. Christopher tyres in the pits, and he's currently on the border. He said by no means whatsoever is he guaranteed to be through into Q3. And likes Leon, one of the drivers that can jump him and put him closer and closer to the drop. Leon with that car number 97 there. They go wide then, could quite easily invalidate the lap there, but luckily for him, he hasn't, as he approaches the final sector. A couple of tricky corners there as you come back on yourself towards the finish line. And they'll be open to getting that mix with the likes of Little Wine, Marconi and KXI, the low 17, the low 117s. Here he comes, and there's a minute 20 seconds to go in qualifying. Leon going to go from 9th right up to 3rd and pretty much books his place in Q3. KXI retires, but you'd expect him to have done enough as an Alpine next, which I believe is natural and outlap, so next person to cross line officially. In the Williams, it's Mr. CRL_Fandango, an absolute goated commentator. You may know him as Pheasant Plucker or Danny, but one of the best commentators I've ever heard. Another one that's got ridiculous one-lap pace but struggles in the Grand Prix. I said him second bottom in the championship. Patch Fandango's below me in the championship. You look at his pace and it's quite surprising, up to 4th there. So no doubt he's got ridiculous pace, Fandango, and it's quite surprising that I'm sat second bottom and the man below me in the championship is Fandango, because you can see he's got ridiculous pace there, but seems to have bad luck in the races. Quickly looking to get another win tonight, for his title push. Goes up to 9th on the mediums, which is not convincing. He will be able to go again though, as he's still 20 seconds. I don't know if he's going to go again though, is he? He's not going to go again, so Quick Killer could be dropping out there. He's just going even further down to Dragon on speed time. And Wild Dog's next. He could put Quick Killer out. I know they're quite good friends, but Wild Dog doesn't put Quick Killer out. Can Nacho be the man, or can Quick Killer by the skin of his teeth put the Aston Martin into Q3? The championship leader could potentially be out, as Mazzles does jump up to 1st. Mazzles 17 dead, that's ridiculous. Will Nacho put Quick Killer out in Q2? He will go second fastest, and the championship leader Quick Killer is out. He will not be fighting for pole tonight. He will not be in the 3rd and final qualifying session because he is out. Wildog's going to go again, but at the moment it looks likely that he'll also miss out on a Q3 place in the Ferrari. You've seen a little one already free, but it looks like it won't be a double Ferrari Q3 place unless Wildog can get through here by the skin of his teeth on his laptop as he goes past Dragon on Speed. Dragon on Speed got through into Q2 by the skin of his teeth ahead of me. He's now into Q3, so it goes to show he had a little bit of luck. He very nearly went out in Q1, but he's now going to be in Q3 fighting for pole. So will Wild Dog be in Q3 fighting for pole? Will he put both Ferraris into Q3, or will Gautier hold on and put the Aston Martin, the only Aston Martin, into Q3? Fry the Aston Martin. Will Wild Dog knock out Gautier and put himself through? He will. And both Aston Martins that are top of the Constructors' Championship are out, and none of them will be fighting for pole in Q3. Instead, it's Wild Dog and both Ferraris, both Haas drivers looking strong tonight, as are both Williams. Yeah, they are both Williams are still in as well. So it's wide open. I'm getting very excited because I'm not meant to be commentating, so I'm gonna have a bit of a breather now. Trying to pass the time before the race. None of the top 10 went through on the soft. But there's the big shot there. Some big names out, and the big shot really. Quick Killer, the championship leader, out. Both Aston Martins not going to make it into Q3. So there you go. Whew. Who's in the stream, by the way? It says 3 people are watching. Let me know, because if you are still here, then fair play. Oh dear. My good friend Funny Ass Chimp is commentating the Tier 4 race. What a man. What a man. Yes, Chimp. The fact I'm sat here commentating the Tier 3 quality because I'm out is proper sad, isn't it? Someone... Good evening to everyone that's still here. If you are here in the stream, thank you so much. I am back, raring to go in this race. Unfortunately, I didn't make it out of Q1, but you know, these things happen. Hoping for a little bit of luck tonight to kick off my season eventually, but we shall see. I'm gonna chill out for 5 minutes. I will leave the stream on, of course, and then we'll get ready for the race. Just had a quick look at the stream and it seems to be pixelated again, which is so annoying. But if you go into your settings on the video, you might be able to increase the quality. It's a bit unfortunate again that it keeps happening, but not much I can do. I'm gonna have to end the stream unfortunately because for some reason the stream quality's gone again. I mean, it's a joke. My Wi-Fi connection's perfect. There's no issues at all. So why it keeps doing this every week is a joke, and it's really frustrating me. So unfortunately, I'll end the stream. Apologies.